That first month of the pandemic in 2020, that was scary. I was tracking my revenue, and we dropped down to basically like break-even rates. It's crazy. I mean, we're still doing well, don't get me wrong. Like, break-even's not bad. We're keeping on, you know? But I was surprised by it. Profits were reaching, like, almost to nothing. We had profits. It was not completely break-even. But normally, we do really well considering the overhead cost of running a podcast is low. Typically, the money we get in, we can put back into reinvesting. Not that month. Now scary. And the reason was small businesses weren't buying ads. They stopped. Here's what happens. We are mostly, I should say most of our ads are small businesses, mom and pop shops, local areas, advertising to you. Let's say you live in St. Louis. The ad you will see is going to be for, chicken wings in St. Louis. That's a tiny fraction of money. So it all adds up all over the country, and that's how we get paid. When all of these small businesses shuttered, they stopped buying ads. That means we don't make any money. One mistake we made, and I wish we rectified much earlier, was we should have launched timcast.com way sooner. I wish we did. We didn't. We didn't launch it until last year. It would have been very, very beneficial to us, and it would have helped us out a lot. I'm glad we launched it when we did. I'm really happy with where it's at. We've got a team of writers. We lost a couple. We're hiring more. It's all thanks to you. The memberships are what keep us going because ad rates, they don't really cut it that much. That's true. Ad rates, I've never been super, you got to do so much work to make ads work. With members, we're sustainable. Thanks to all of you at timcast.com being members, when we see these things, we're like, we're going to be okay. Now, don't get me wrong, people cancel memberships when the economy gets bad. But if we rely on ad rates and there's nothing, well, then we're just done. With memberships, we know that we have a set number that doesn't change. Ad rates are wildly unpredictable. If we can reach more people and get more people to sign up, we can be more resilient and build more. But I do hope that all of you take care of yourselves because this is absolutely apocalyptic. You know, I want everybody who watches to be a member. Obviously, it means we have to grow the business and hire more people. And don't get me wrong, we do really, really well. Make a lot of money. I want to buy more stuff. You may have seen it. We did some more Times Square stuff. This time we put Luke Rudkowski of We Are Change and Michael Malice of You're Welcome on a billboard in Times Square. Now, they're ultimately ads for Timcast because I'll break it down completely for you. With your memberships, we are going to be taking over these cultural spaces held by the elites in the establishment. Up in Times Square, there are now 4 advertisements for Timcast. One has a picture of Michael Malice, which helps build his brand and what he's working on because I believe in him and he's a good friend. The next is Luke Rudkowski of We Are Change, because I believe in him and he's a good friend. They're both advertising Timcast as there's a recurring guest at host, but it's effectively advertising them as well. Now, I can't. We just can't do it. Give someone an ad. That would be like giving them money. These are people who are on my show, and their brand is greatly beneficial to promoting and growing Timcast. And I'm glad to see them getting recognition for coming on the show. You know, we don't pay them to come on the show. They come on the show, and they do us a favor. Well, it benefits our business when they can advertise for us, and it benefits them when they get featured in these ways. Now, again, a bit vanilla. But my goal with what we're doing at Timcast is more members come in. We are going to assert ourselves in these spaces and say, look at us. We are the mainstream media now. But we're not there yet. That's the intent. That's where we want to be. We want everyone to say they set the news cycle, and with your help, we can do it. We can have an impact. And ultimately, I'll tell you what it leads to. Why is the economy bad right now? Joe Biden and the Democrats. Fact. In 2019, under Donald Trump, things were going well. As I already showed you with that graph. In Donald Trump's presidency, in his year during the pandemic, it was bad, but not that bad, not all his fault. Joe Biden has had a year and a half to get things back on track, and it's only gotten worse. So tell me, if Donald Trump was given 8 months, 9 months, and that was what led to the inflation, then how come after a year and a half, it has not retreated, rescinded, or stopped? It's only gotten worse. Joe Biden had the opportunity. No, it's him. We need to call it out. The more Timcast succeeds, the more we're able to do so. That's my point with that whole bit. Ultimately, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, because $5 a gallon gas. Whew. Now I'll give you the line. $10 a month. What is that? 40 cents a day or 30 cents a day or something like that. Less than the cost of a cup of coffee. You can help us call this out. And as all of you stand alongside us and support our work, we can point this out and maybe wake up more people and say, this is why your gas prices are so high. So I appreciate all of your support. But I gotta be real and say, I hope you all secure your own oxygen mask before securing the mask of others. Take care of yourself before coming to us. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, we can only sit back and wait till November to see what's going to happen. Next segment's coming up at 8 p.m. over at youtube.com/TimcastIRL. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all then.